All right, so last thing that we did was that we received a payment from Great Restaurant, okay? So this time, right, I highlighted it right here. This is where we left off. Now we received a payment from Katie's Coffee Corner for invoice number 106, and she sent us check number 455. So, what do we do with this check here?
Debit checking and credit account receivable.
Okay. Now, how much do we know? How much does Katie owe me?
We look into the subsidiary
Okay, look.
ledger.
Okay. So we're going to take a look at the subsidiary ledger, customers, and we're looking at Katie. Now, let's see. Katie, where she's paying for 106 because that's what she owes for invoice number 106. Now, in this case, we gave her terms. And did she meet the terms?
Yes.
Yes, she did. So in this case, we must take a 1% discount. Okay? Now in this case, because she gets to receive her 1% discount, right? Her total invoice right now is at $265.43. So how much are we going to discount Katie?
$2.50. I mean 65 cents.
Okay. Now all customers, right? They get charged a delivery fee. Can you discount a delivery fee?
No,
Okay,
I forgot.
no worries. So in this case, right, because we charge them $30 of delivery fee, we must take that out because you can only discount the actual price of the items that you sold. So in this case,
$2.35.
so it's going to be 1% times 235.43, giving you $2.35. So therefore, how much did Katie actually pay? She paid $263.08 because she received a discount for $2.35. Since we're already here, go ahead and just finish this up. On the 29th, we received check number 455 for invoice number 106. And let's see what journal we are on. Okay. We are currently on journal number 20. Journal 20. So the discount was $236 or $235. She paid us $263.08, and therefore Katie right now currently owes Coffee Cafe nothing. Okay, So 26308 is the checking. All right. And then where does the $2.35, what account does that go to?
Sales discount.
Sales discount, because they are our customer. Okay. For the total amount of that 265, excuse me, 43. Okay. And of course you need to put in all the information. This is Katie's Coffee Corner. Invoice number 106. Paid with check number 455. And then you can also say they received the 1% discount. Okay. All right, before we forget, we need to deposit the money. Okay, so here we already forgot to do the previous one for the Great Restaurant. Okay, so let's see how much was Great Restaurant, $550.69. And then we just received a check from Katie for the 26308. Okay. All right, we already finished the subsidiary ledger, so what do we need to do? We need to
We go to the general.
we do the general ledger. Good. Okay. Starting with the first one, which is our checking account. For 26308. So therefore, how much money do we have?
$7,374.81.
Good. Let's go to revenues real quick. Here we are at sales discount. Okay. 629. 1% discount on invoice number 106. Okay, general journal 20 for $5. For $2.35. So how much total discount do we have?
$1,887.30.
Good. So then last but not least, we need to update our accounts receivable. Here we are. All right, for invoice number 106, received payment. Okay, check number 455 for $200 $65.43. Okay. So therefore, how much accounts receivable do we have?
$1,957.75.
Good. Okay. All right. Okay. Oops. So this is what happened next. We end up receiving a payment from Super A Market for invoice number 103 and 107 using check number 582. So it looks like everyone's cashing in for their discounts at the end of the month. So once again, we received a payment from Super A Market for invoice number 103 and 107. So we received a check. Now, we're receiving a check for 2 invoices. So how much does Super A Market owe me?
We look into the subsidiary.
Yes, so let's see what Super A owes me. Super A, right? We got invoice number 103 and invoice number 107. So in grand total, Super A owes me $958.97. Now, in this case, right, we gave Super A Market some terms. So in this case, let's take it one at a time. For invoice number 103, did they meet the discount due date?
Yes.
Yes, they did. And for invoice number 107, did they meet the discount due date?
Yes.
Yes, they did. So in this case, right, he barely made the very first one, and he for surely made the second one. Okay? So therefore, we need to calculate 2 separate discounts, okay, and add it together because he's paying for both invoices in with one check. Excuse me. So let's take a look at invoice number 103. Okay. Now in this case, they owe me $498.80. Okay. So what's the discount here going to be?
$469.
$4.69, say $4.69, right? Because we took out $30 for the delivery fee, okay? And then what about the second one?
$4.30.
$4.30. Okay, so in this case, right, a prepaid is not going to be what you're going to be calculating because in this case, right, he's getting a discount for everything he bought. Just because he paid money in advance, right, that doesn't mean he paid for, he only gets a discount on a portion of the sales. He gets a discount on the entire sale. So in this case, we sold to Super A Market a total of $920 worth of sales. Right? So in this case, right, what is the discount going to be off of? So I'm going to take this minus 30 for the delivery. So we're looking at, we're looking at $890.35. So therefore, how much is the discount going to be for this one?
$8.90.
$8.90. So the total sales discount is going to be $8. Oops. It's going to be a total of $4.69 plus the $8.90. So therefore, total discount is going to be for $13.59. So in grand total, right, they owe $958.97. But they get to receive a $13.59 discount. So therefore, they're going to make a payment for $945.38, which will give them a total account balance of 0. Right? They don't owe us any more money. So in this case, there's your answer here. Okay, so let's go to the journal. Right, same thing that we're going to be pasting here or copy and pasting here. We got $945.38 for the actual check. $945.38, and we have $13.59 for the discount, and we have a total of $958.97 worth of accounts receivable. So, last thing we got to put in here is your description. So we have Super A Market paying for invoice number 103 and 107. They paid with check number 582, received 1% discount. So let's go ahead and deposit that check for the, or at least recognize that we have a check for $945.38 that we will deposit at the end of the day. $945.38. Okay. Right. Since we are here in the subsidiary ledger, go ahead and finish it off. The date is the 29th. Check number 582, invoice number 103 and 107, General Journal 20, and there the rest of the stuff is done. Okay. Last but not least, we need to now update our ledger, starting with our checking account. Okay. Check number 582 for $945.38. So what's my total checking?
8,320.19.
Good. Sales discount. 1% discount. On invoice number 103 and 107. General Journal 20 for $13.59. What's my total discount?
1,989.
Good. Last but not least, we need to update our accounts receivable account, right? Because we don't have invoice number 103 and 107. Received payment check number 582 for the total of $958.97. So therefore, how much accounts receivable do we still have?
$998.78.
Good. Right. All right. So next thing we have here is Albert submitting another sales order, okay, for Great Restaurant, and they want another 75 and 72 pounds of regular and supreme coffee. So again, this is submitting an order. So what do we do here?
We go to the subsidiary to commissions.
Yes, right, because in this case, 564.03 is a potential sale. 564.03. Commissions to Great Restaurant. Invoice. We haven't done the invoice yet for 564.03. Oops, 564.03. Okay. Good. Now we have our daily sales for the 29th of June. Okay, so in this case, let's see. Okay, so we don't have enough space here for our sales to be recorded, right? We need like 2 extra lines here. In this case, so if there's not enough space here, that's way too much space to add in a fraudulent charge in there. So once again, I'm gonna draw a line going through the journal, okay, to prevent any fraudulent transactions. So that means we're going to start on page 21. So it's the 29, and we have sales. So how much sales did we make for the medium regular coffee?
497.50.
Large medium? I mean large regular?
672.75.
Medium supreme?
620.01.
Large supreme?
802.70.
Ceramic coffee mugs?
55.92.
And then tax.
218.53.
And you should have a grand total of 2867.41. 2867.41. Perfect. Okay, 2867.41. I'm going to go ahead and deposit the money first because we seem to forget that very often. Okay, so deposits. We just received, or let me add an extra couple lines here. So insert, insert, insert. Right, for our deposits, we just received $2,867.41. It is the 29, and we're going to deposit all of this, including the checks. Okay, so $4,626.56 is what we deposited. So let's go ahead and update our ledger accounts, starting with checking. All right, we got some in-store sales. Oh no. Oh, there you go. There you go. Took a second to react. It's the journal 21. Okay. We just received 2867.41. All right. So how much money do we have now in the bank account?
11,187.60.
Good. So next with sales. Right, sales starting with regular coffee. How many cups did we sell?
Uh, 250.
Okay, we sold 250 cups. For a total of $497.50. $497.50. So therefore, what's my ending balance?
$477,401.
Good. How many large cups did we sell?
225.
225. For a total of 672.75. What's my grand total?
5935.15.
Good. How many cups of the medium supreme?
249.
For a total of 620.01. Grand total.
6058.17.
Good. Okay, how many cups of the large supreme?
230.
230 cups. For a total of 802.70. Ending balance.
6,857.85.
Good. We sold some ceramic coffee mugs. How many did we sell?
8.
For a total of 55.92. Total
1639.14.
1639.14. Good. Last but not least, we got some sales tax. Liabilities. For a total of 218.53. So therefore, how much is your ending balance?
1,855.12.
Good. Right. So then we have here in-store use. We used 44 pounds of the regular coffee and we used 45 pounds of the Supreme coffee. So inventory worksheet. Regular coffee. We used 44 pounds. How much is the total cost of goods sold?
$73.27.
Okay, 73.27. So let's update our inventory. So we started out with 159.50 and we just used 44 pounds. Therefore, we should have 115.50 left. Okay. So what's my ending balance? If I sold $73.27, how much is left?
192.35.
192.35. Good. Right, and that should recalculate this to be more or less similar, except it changed by 20,000th of a penny. Okay. Used 45 pounds of the Supreme coffee, right? 45 pounds. Okay. At $1.89 because we're using FIFO. So we definitely have enough of this 80 batch here. So what is the total cost of goods sold here?
85.05.
85.05. So let's update our inventory here. If I had 80 pounds minus 45 pounds, I should have $66.15 left from this batch, with a grand total right here of 160 pounds at 304.90. 304.90. Right? So here we got 85.05 for the Supreme and 73.27 for the regular. So 73.27 and 85.05 for the Supreme. Okay. Last but not least, let us update our ledger. Cost of goods sold. We used 44 pounds for 73.27. So therefore, ending balance
1236.15.
good. We used 45 pounds for 85.05. Ending balance
1317.35.
13.17.35. Good. And we need to update our inventory. Okay, so regular coffee. We used 44 pounds, which was for 73.27. How much should be left in my inventory on hand? $192.35, which matches our inventory on hand. We used 45 pounds. For 85.05. So we should have 304.90. All right, we deposited the money and updated our inventory. So it is now the last day here, so let's see what we have here. Okay. So let's see. Let's go ahead and do this purchase order, and then we'll go on break. Okay. So here we purchased, or in this case, we have to put a purchase order, right? 173017 to Atlas Coffee for this time for 200 pounds of regular and 200 pounds of Supreme coffee. So in this case, for a grand total of 628 even. So we're gonna go to our purchase orders. To Atlas Coffee Importers, this time for 400 pounds coffee. So we're gonna stop here, right? We'll stop here and we'll take our break now. Okay.